Good goals, good goal, right? For sure. Good saves, good saves. Yep. Okay, gang, here we go. Surrey versus Surrey. We have the U16s in the white caps, and they will be coached by Vlad S. And we have the U18s getting themselves sorted in the dark caps, and they will be coached by head coach Vlad. Talking with the boys after their earlier game that decided this, everybody seems in good spirits about playing each other. I am curious to see who's going to do a louder cheer, though. Thanks, cheering really easy. Goal for Surrey. Goal for Surrey. We got the girls here watching as well. Okay. In the water for Surrey White is our older boys. We have Riley, Cole, Elliot G, Elliot King, Jackson, Martin, and Ilya. They're already making eyes at each other across the pool here. I can see it. In the pool for Surrey Blue, looks like Danny's going to do the sprint for us. And we have Blake, looks like Rowan, Ricky, Nelson, and Cruz, Sasha, Annette, and lots of smiles already. Ilya wins the sprint. And Surrey White awkwardly in the blue caps. We'll start with the ball. Elliot G passes to Cole, passes back up top to Elliot G, over to Cole. Elliot G, Cole. Oh, and that's a nice steal. That's a nice steal by Rowan, who passes it back to Sasha. And we're going to have our U16s in the white caps on offense here. Big pass up the pool to Danny. Danny swimming it up. Rowan open at the top here. We're down to 8 seconds though. Let's try and make it happen. Nelson with the ball. Tries to score on his bro. Goes over the net. Elliot passes to Elliot. Up to Jackson. Cruz there. Ordinary foul. Pardon me, not Jackson. That's Riley. Riley's got the ball here. Passes up to Elliot G. Over to Martin. That's Danny's check. Back to Elliot G. Ricky's check. Into the middle to Jackson. Blake's working hard and Jackson earns an exclusion. Blake's going to get excluded. And that goes to Jackson. Pass went back to Elliot G. Into the whole set where Jackson was and scores 1-0 for Surrey White. Blake's coming back in. 6-on-6 again here. Okay, Blake gets the ball up top. Taking it for a spin. Passes to, Rowan, bit of an overpass. Over to Danny. Whoop. Ilya checking Danny in the corner there. Up to Rowan. Up to Nelson. Watch behind you, Nelson. Passes over to Rowan. Big quick shot. Quick shot. Yeah. Oh, nice try. Goes a bit wide. Good effort there at the buzzer, though. Elliot fires it up the pool to Got Martin, he's underwater. Cruz has got him. Good checking. Oh, and we steal it. It goes back to Sasha. And we're back on offense here. Cruz with the ball. Looks like Illy will be his check. Cruz has Ricky open on this side. Oh, ordinary foul. Cruz just moving the ball to where the ref wants it here. Cruz passes to Rowan. Rowan to Nelson up top. And there's a nice block. Nelson, the crowd goes wild. Nelson shoots, Elliot blocks. U16 back at the 2 meter. Blake to Ricky to Nelson. Nelson wants a goal so bad. He gets to foul the shoot again. He's going to try again. Oh my gosh. And that goes wide. My kid can't buy more today. No, he really is. Elliot passes up to Elliot G. Up to, oops, sorry, off the screen. There's Cole. Elliot G again. That's Blake's check. Back up to Cole up top. That'll be Nelson's check. Over to Blake's check. That's Elliot G with the ball. And there was some sort of a push off, and the ball didn't make it into the net either way. Well done. Sasha with the ball. He passes up to Ricky. Ricky to Rowan. Rowan to Ricky. Nelson up top. Okay. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? And it's in. And that actually went off of a blocker. Nice shot by Nelson, but went off of one of the blockers there and in. Scores 1-1. All right. Now we can switch up the play. All right, here we go. U18s have the ball. Elliot G with possession. Passes to Cole. Over to Riley. That's Cruz working hard for a steal there, but it's an ordinary foul. Riley gets possession. He passes to Cole. It's Nelson's check over to Elliot G. That's Ricky's check. It's going into the whole set. Nice defense, Blake. Nelson's able to catch that. Get that rebound. Good defense, Blake. Pass up to Rowan on the side. Over to Danny. Danny's got Rowan open there. Ricky's working hard in front of the net. Not able to get himself a bunch of space, though. There's Rowan. He passes it in. Who's in there? Who's in there? And that's a ball under. Looked like that was Blake in there trying to get his hands on it. Couldn't quite do it. Elliot passes all the way up to Riley. Nelson's trying to catch him, and he gets an exclusion in the process. So our U18s have a power play here. Riley with the ball. Passes to Elliot G. Back to Riley. Squeezes arms up to block. Pass to Illy on the far side. That's Danny's check. Over to Martin. That's Rowan's check. And that was Riley to Jackson, and that shot goes over the net. Nelson comes out of the kick-out box. Sasha passes to him. We have 3:24 left in this first quarter. The score of 1-1. Nelson with the ball. Passes to Blake. Passes to Danny. Passes across to Rowan. Oh, and what's happening? Oh, exclusion. Jackson gets an exclusion, or Blake gets the exclusion. Jackson's going to take a break here in the kick-out box. Nelson with the ball now. Passes to Ricky. Across to Rowan. Back to Nelson. Who's he got? Who's he got? Oh, not a great pass. Oh, get it, Chris. Oh, nice try. Okay, Riley gets the rebound there. That pass ended up going into the hands of one of our U18s. Elliot with a big pass up to Elliot. That's Ricky's check. It's got Ilya open on the other side there. Danny's going to go defend over on that far side. Ilya with the ball. Passes to Martin. Moses coming in here for U18s. Riley with the ball now. Nelson's check. Cruz is trying to steal it. There's no whistle there. And we get, the U16s get possession. Sasha with the ball. That was a nice steal by Cruz, playing, waiting for a whistle. He just kept playing because there wasn't one. Danny with the ball now. Over to Rowan. Oh, Rowan goes for a quick, sneaky shot. Doesn't quite execute, and that is the U18's ball now. Elliott with a pass up to Riley. Oops, sorry. Riley looking for Moses, can't quite get his hand on it. And Danny's able to get that overthrow. Sasha with the ball here. We have 1:43 left in the first quarter. Sasha to Danny. Danny to Rowan. Up to Danny. Cruz on a bit of a drive here. Leaves Ricky open. Is Ricky going to take a shot? Oh, no whistle. No whistle. Shoot. Shoot. Didn't quite have enough time for that. Elliott G picks up the ball in the middle of the pool. Passes to Martin. Martin can't quite get his hand on it. Rowan's there to check him. Who's got cap? We got a couple kids with caps off. That's Ricky. Moses passes. Oh, and we have Ilya drift inside the 2-meter line there. Offside. And possession goes to our U16s. 55 seconds left in this quarter. Rowan with the ball. So we have Blake without a cap, Ricky without a cap. Rowan with the ball, passes to Ricky. Rowan with the ball. Is that another foul to shoot here? Oh, nice block by Ilya. Elliott with possession now. Passes all the way up to Riley. Riley's looking for someone to pass to. That's Rowan's shot. Riley has 13 seconds on the shot clock. Passes across to Martin. Martin to Ilya. Let's go, Sasha. Be ready, man. Blake, put some pressure on. Good job. That's a nice block by Sasha. Sasha passes to Nelson. Oh, he tries for a lob. It goes over the net, and that's the buzzer. Scores 1-1 after the first quarter. All right, here we go. Second quarter in the water. Here we have Anton Nelson, Hunter, Sasha, Danny, Cruz, and Blake. Looks like Cruz is setting up to do the sprint for the U16s. Martin is going to do the sprint for the U18s. Beside him is Ilya, Rory, Elliott in the net, Elliott D, Cole, and Riley. Here we go. Nice spin by Martin. U18s will start with possession here. Passes to Ilya, to Elliott G. Hunter's check up top there. Riley, it's Anton's check. Over to Cole. Nelson's check. Pull to Elliot G. And that's a huge field block by Blake. That was a great block. Elliot G with the ball now. Up to Martin. Over to Cole. Over to Riley. Back to Cole. And there's a couple of field blocks there to tip that one out of the water. A couple of our boys got their hands on that. Sasha with the ball. U16's on offense here. Danny with the ball. Pass to Cruz. That's Ilya's check. We're down to 8 seconds. You got to do something. Nelson's going to try to foul the shoot again. Here we go. There's the foul. And there's the shot. Nice shot. Nice save. Elliot passes to Elliot. Over to Cole. Ordinary foul. Anton's check. It's backing up to help cover the whole set. Nelson's working in the whole check position. Riley's moving out of the way, and Martin's on a bit of a drive. Still Cole with possession. Passes up to Elliot G. They're down to 7 seconds to make something happen. Rory on a bit of a drive here now. Martin with the ball, and he decides to dump it. Nice defense, U16s. Danny tosses it back to Sasha. Sasha all the way up the pool to Cruz. Rest of the team's getting into place here. Blake's in the full set position there in front of the net. Fighting with Rory. Oh, pardon me, fighting with Elliot G. Oh, Cruz able to reclaim that ball. We're down to 3 seconds though. Ordinary. We got to shoot quick. There it is, and that's an easy stop. Nice job. Way to get a shot off before the horn goes. Elliot passes to Elliot G. Elliot G swimming. There's Anton. Good defense with Cole there in front of the net. And oh, so close. Nice job, Cole. Just snuck under Sasha's arm. He had a piece of that one. Scores 2-1 for our U18s here. Couple subs here. We have Jacob coming in the water, and Cruz is going to take a break. And with Acom coming in, and Cole's going to take a break. Blake with the ball. Passes back to Hunter. Rory's checking. Lots of pressure there for Hunter. It's got Blake. Pass to Blake. He's right. Oh, okay. Cross to Danny. Danny getting pressed by Martin. Okay, Danny's got it. We're down to 10 seconds on the shot clock here. We have a couple players trying to find some space. Blake's left unattended over here. Can he do a quick shot? Oh, tries for a lob. Nice try. Elliot's able to grab that lob. Again, ready to get a shot off at the buzzer, though. That's great. Good effort. Never stopped. Martin with the ball passes across to Riley, and that's Anton's check. Ordinary foul. Riley's going to look for somewhere to move the ball to. Acom's getting protected in the whole set. Martin's coming in now. Elliot G with the ball up top. Blake's trying to check him, and that's a stop for Sasha. Good job. 4:50 left in the second quarter here. Nelson with the ball. Acom checking Nelson there. Okay, there's the ordinary. Nelson looking for someone to pass to. They're all clung pretty tight to their checks. We're down to 8 seconds. We're losing time. Passes to Danny in the middle, and that unfortunately gets stolen, and the U18s are back on offense. Oh, pass over to Acom. That buzzer's for the other pool if you heard it. That's Danny's check. Acom still with the ball. Passes to Riley. Passes across to Elliot G. We're down to 8 seconds here. Rory on a bit of a drive. Hunter trying to keep up with them. Ilya with the ball, and that's a nice stop by Sasha. Really, that was a cannon of a shot by Ilya. Passes up to Nelson. Waiting for his team to get into place here. Passes to Blake. Blake up top with the ball. Down to 7 seconds here. Nelson with the ball. Passes over to Anton. Let's do it, man. Oh, whoop, whoop. And he jumps it. One at a time there. 3:30 left in the second quarter. Scores 2-1 for our U18s. Elliott with the ball. Passes it up the field to Riley. Nelson's checking Riley. Elliott G gets the pass, and we can steal it. Nice job. Good job between Danny and Anton there. We anticipated that, saw it coming. Sasha passes to Blake. Over to Jacob. We get down to 8 seconds. Jacob looking for someone to pass to here. Passes it into Nelson. Can he get his hands on it? We're doing a lot of killing and shot pass here. All right, good defense. Elliott G claims that ball. And U18s are a bit of a man up situation here because we don't have all of our players back. Elliott passes over to Ilya, and Ilya drops it. Whoops. Good defense, Blake. Hits the lane ropes at the end, and it's going to be our U16 possession. Sasha passes up to Nelson, who passes it into Hunter. Oh, so close, Hunter. It's a crossbar, but bounces out instead of in. Oof, good turn and shoot there. Elliott passes to Martin, passes up to Riley. Anton's check there. Ordinary foul. Riley's looking for someone to pass to, finds Martin. That'll be Danny's check. And that's a nice stop by Sasha and a nice steal. Way to pay attention, Hunter. Elliott G started with that rebound, but Hunter was right there to steal it back. Jacob with the ball here. Passes up the field to Nelson. We'll swim it in a little bit here. That's Rory over on the far side there, checking Nelson. Let's see if Blake can get side. Ordinary foul. No, who's Nelson going to fire it off to here? Danny finds a bit of pool space, but we're going to run out of clock here again. He's outside. He can shoot. Oh, yeah, I don't think so. Tries for a lob. Tries for a lob. Not quite enough oomph behind it there. 1:23 left in the second quarter. Pass up to Rory. U18s with possession here. Passes across to Riley. Anton's check. Here we go. There is Aiken with the ball, and Nelson comes in for a steal. Wow. And now he's on a bit of a swim. He's got Jacob on the weak side, earns an exclusion. Rory gets an exclusion. We're going to get a fresh clock here. Anton with the ball. Keeps moving in, and he shoots wide. So they didn't end up setting up a play on that. Elliott passes up the field to Martin. That'll be Danny's check. 45 seconds left in this quarter. Danny passes into, that's going to be a 5. Hunter reached behind Riley in that shooting position, so he'll have a penalty for that. And he's going to take the shot, Elliott G. All right, Sasha. This is going to be one of the hardest 5 meters you're ever going to have to try and save. Elliott G is a ninja at these. Let's go, buddy. Locked in this morning. You got any left in you? Oh, nice try. Nice try. Score is 3-1 for our U18s. 41 seconds left in this quarter. Few subs, actually almost the whole line getting sucked in here in the U18s. Keeps the smiles in the pool still, at least on the U18 side. In the pool now, we have Elliott G, Moses, Cole, Riley, Neil, Jackson, Hunter up top with the ball. Passes to Jacob. Jacob to Danny. Ordinary foul. Got Jacob open. Oi, oi, oi. There you go. 10 seconds. Nelson going for a foul to shoot again. Seems to be the play. Right in the blocker. It was a good block. Cole. Little smiles between Cole and Nelson there. Moses with the ball. Blake's check. Mio on a bit of a drive. Cole gets the pass. Passes over to Elliot G. And there's a beautiful shot. Cross page. Nice shot, Elliot. And that's a score of 4-1. We have 1.7 seconds left in this half. Who's going to take it? Mio's going to do our half court. No, pardon me. Blake. Blake's going to do our half court for us here. 1 second. Shot. Oh, and there's a field block by Cole. Cole's a stuffer in this game so far. Okay, 4-1 for our U18s, and the boys are going to. Okay, here we go. We have switched sides in the water for our U18s. Cole, Mio. Oh, somebody just went underwater. Jackson, Elliot, Moses, Riley, and Ilya doing the sprint. And we have Cruz on our U16 side doing the sprint. Beside him is Nelson, Ricky, Sasha, and Nat, Blake, Rowan, and Danny. Here we go. Let's go, Cruz. Oh, Elliot G doing the sprint. I might have said the wrong name there. All right, passes to Moses. Elliot G with the ball. Up to Moses. That's Ricky's check up top. Over to Cruz's check. Riley with the ball. Nelson checking Riley on the far side. Ordinary foul. He's going to pass. He passes it in. Can we get it in time? Cruz with a sneak attack, but the ref didn't like it. Ref didn't like the sneak attack. So we are on a man down. U16's on a man down. Jackson fires it back to Elliot G. Passes it over to Cole. Over to Moses. Back to Riley, up top to Elliot G, over to Riley, into Jackson. He can't quite keep a hand on it. We're going to get a ball under. We're nope, no whistle, just a shot clock turnover. Good defense, boys. Way to kill that man down there. Cruz has come back out of the box, rolling with the ball. Passes up to Danny. Danny's got Ricky, but not anymore. But now he's got Blake. Nice, Blake. Blake was left unattended in the middle of the net there. And that is a score of 4-2 now. Ooh, Elliot G with the ball. Elliot G passes to Ilya. That's Danny's check. He looks for Cole. It's Rowan's check. Over to Elliot G again. That's Nelson's check. Danny's check. Ilya's with the ball. Elliot G with the ball. And it comes to Jackson, and that goes over the net. 6:28 left in the third quarter. Sasha passes to Rowan. Rowan to Danny. Ilya's checking hard there. No whistle for Danny. No, there's the ordinary call. Gets a bit of a space. Blake is trying to stay open in front of the net there. Who's going to get this? Who's going to get this? Cruz gets the foul. He's going to go for maybe a big lob from here. Let's go, Cruiser. Oh, nice. 100% thought he was going to shoot. I think they faked him out. I think they faked lots of the sound. Cruz with a pass. Cruz with a pass to Blake. Blake's dad's doing some celebrating. And that brings the score to 4-3. All right, here we go. That it? That's all we get for the girls? Okay. Martin passes to Riley. Back up top to Martin. That's Danny's check. Martin to Elliot G. That's Ricky's check into the whole set. And we scramble on Moses. 4 of the U16s there. Sasha with the ball now. Danny's not looking to get the pass, but maybe he'll get this one. There we go. He receives it from Rowan. Elliot G's check there. Oh, somebody gets an exclusion. I'm not sure who earned that one. Moses is excluded. So that might have been Blake in the hole that earned that. Now Cruz has the ball, passes to Nelson, passes across to Danny, across to Nelson. Up to you. Oh, and we had a player drift inside the 2 meter, and that's too bad. That's the end of our U16 power play. And Rory comes out of the kickout box. They did a little substitution there. Elliot G with the ball. Passes up to Riley. It's Nelson's check. It's ordinary foul. Riley looking for someone to pass to. Finds Cole. That'll be Blake's check. Illy's on the move here. Elliot G doing some faking and tries for a shot, and it goes wide. Josh will reclaim that ball. We have 4:53 left in the third quarter. Sasha passes to Nelson. Nelson across to Danny. Danny to Rowan. That's Elliot G's check at the bottom of your screen there. There's the ordinary call. Rowan looking for someone to pass to. See if somebody can separate. Danny gets the ball. It's Rory's check. Ordinary foul. 8 seconds still. Goes for a shot. Nice block by Elliot there. Nice cannon. It would have been a great goal. Nice high shot, but it would have been nice, at least in the net environment. Elliot passes it up to Martin. It looks like Ricky's check. Passes to the pole. It's Blake's check. To Ilya, that's Cruz's check. To Cole. To Ilya. To Elliot G, who's able to turn into, who took that extra second to make sure he was going to put it in the net. That was really patient, good patience on Elliot G's part there. That brings us 4-5-3, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Couple of subs happening. Jacob coming back into the water here. Blake's going to take a break. Anton's going in. Danny's going to take a break. And Ricky's taking a break. So in the water, we have Cruz, Nelson, Hunter, Anton, Jacob, and Rowan. Hunter with the ball here in the middle. Oh, get the ball. Passes to Rowan. Rowan's getting checked by Ilya. He passes it up to Jacob, who's got Rory pressing him hard. Oh, no call there. There's the ordinary call. Jacob's got, we still have 11 seconds. The U16s have 11 seconds here. Passes to Rowan, passes to Nelson. And there is an exclusion. Here's an exclusion on Riley for hands. Oh, pass over to Hunter. Hunter doesn't quite get his hands on it. Would have been a great tempo shot, but that's okay. That's Cruz with the ball here now. We're down to 10 seconds. Passes over to Jacob. Oh no, oh no. That was too bad. That was too bad. We had open players. Jacob went for a shot there though, got blocked, field blocked. Nelson tries a little sneaky underwater thing. Yeah, tried to be an underwater sneaker there and steal it from Elliott, but Elliott got rid of it nice and quick. Anyway, Martin's got the ball now. Passes to Riley, who swims right by it. Can Anton claim it? No, he cannot. Good try. Jacob, ordinary foul for Cole here. Jacob's his check. Hunter's check now. That's Elliott G. They're down to 3 seconds. Good pressure, Hunter. Lob and nice save by Sasha. Pass up to Nelson. Need the boys to spin back here. That's Ilya. Oh, another exclusion by Nelson. That's Ilya. Let's get excluded. Quick pass. Oh, nice block by Elliott. Quick pass from Cruz back to Nelson. And Elliott blocks that. Goes off his fingers though. So Jacob's got it here at the 2 meter. He's going to pass it up to Rowan. Oh, that pass unfortunately doesn't quite make it to the corner, and Martin intercepts it. Here we go. Back on defense for the U16s, offense for the U18s. Martin taking it for a nice swim. Our players trying to catch up. Nelson trying to catch up and get in front. He passes it across to Rory to get checked by Rowan. And there it is. Nicely done. Riley gets it past Cruz. 6-3 for the U18s. We have 2:10 left in the third quarter here. Hunter to Jacob. Cole with a steal. Jackson picks it up. And Jacob with an exclusion there. Cole on a breakaway here. Let's go, Sasha. Let's go, Sasha. Let's go, Sasha. Let's go, Sasha. Nice try. Nice try. All right, 7-3. Jacob coming back in the water. That was his first exclusion. We have a 6-on-6 again here. Subbing on the U18 side. Aiken coming in. Cole's going to take a break. Blake starts in the middle with the ball. Stand pressed by Jackson. Somebody needs to turn to receive this pass. Okay, Jacob with the ball here. Tries for ordinary, doesn't get the call. Tries again, no call. Rory's arms are up. Rory doing a good job of defense there. Jacob got the ordinary on that one. Passes it in. Nice pass into Nelson. There's an ordinary. He has to pass before he can shoot. He's too close in. Oh, and he passes while Blake's underwater, unfortunately. Just 2 seconds left. Bit of a panic pass there, probably. Elliott King with the ball here. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Passes up to Elliott G. Across to Martin. Up top to Elliott G. They're down to 10 seconds. Nelson. Oh, can they get the steal? No, darn it. Exclusion on Blake there. Jackson retrieves it. Riley's got the ball now. So power play. Martin with the ball. Elliott G. Acom, Elliott G. Riley into Jackson. And that's a nice play. I mean, you got to love it when that play works out. All right, Surrey Blue, let's get some of these back. 50 seconds. This could be our last offensive opportunity in this third quarter, so hopefully we can execute. Score is 8-3. Danny coming back in the water. Jacob's going to take a break here. Anton's in the water here as well. Blake with the ball. Start it. Danny with the ball now. Rory's checking Danny here. Ordinary foul. Anton with the ball. Couple players on the drive. Blake on his way in. Oh, pass to Danny. Risky move. Good job. Ordinary foul. 7 seconds left. What's he going to do, Danny? What's he going to do? There's a nice shot, but a nice save by Elliott. And that goes off Elliott's hand. So we're going to get another crack at it here in the 2 meter line. We have 18 seconds. There's only 23 left in the quarter. So this could be our last offensive opportunity now. Anton with the ball. He pops it, puts it into play, gets an ordinary foul right off the hop, looking for someone who's open. Passes to Danny. Ordinary. Nelson pops up. It earns another exclusion on Riley. That's 2. Quick pass again. Quick. You got to think fast. Here we go. Run out of time on the clock. Over to Blake. Over to Cruz. Oh, no, we're going to run out of time. Shoot, Cruz. Oh, Martin needs to back up. Yeah, that should have been an exclusion on Martin. He didn't give space there. 0.3. Oh, that's too bad. That was a bit of a reffing situation at the end. Good job. 8-3 for our U18s at the end of the third. All right, here we go. Nelson wins that sprint over Elliot G, and Vlad S calls a timeout. Lots of smiles. So we win that sprint means that we get to keep our power play since Martin got an exclusion right at the very end of the last quarter. What happens is he starts in the exclusion box, and if the team on the power play wins the sprint, they get to keep the exclusion. If the team that's man down wins the sprint, they get their player out of the penalty box. So Vlad S cleverly called a timeout because our U16s are going to have a power play here. We have Max in net now for our U18s in the water with that Max. We have Jackson, Elliot G, Rory, Acom. Do they have 2 players in the exclusion box? I didn't realize that. I think there are 2. We have a 6-on-4 here. 6-on-4. I missed something there. Okay, Sasha's going to pass the ball up to Blake. Oh, okay. Pulls out of the box and gets the ball from Danny right off the hop. Oh, darn. I guess there's only 1 second left in Cole's exclusion there. Oh, that didn't work out in our favor at all. All right. Worked out in the U18's favor, though, so that was smart on Cole's part. Cole swims it up the pool. Martin with the ball passes to Elliot G. Cross to Rory. That'll be Cruz's check. Elliot G's got Hunter as his check. And there's a nice save by Sasha. Martin gets the rebound, passes to Cole, passes to Elliot G. Hunter's his check there. Rory, that's Cruz's check. Back up top to Cole. It's Ricky's check over to Elliot G. And there's a nice field block. I think that might have been Cruz. He tips that out. Cruz or Hunter, they were both in the line of fire there. Good job, boys. Sasha passes to Nelson. Passes over to Danny. Martin checking Danny here. Danny's going to try for an ordinary foul. Not getting anything. We're just running the clock down. There's the ordinary whistle. Martin will back up. Passes into Hunter and not quite. Hunter and Akam scrapping in the middle there. Elliot G retrieves that ball, passes it back to Max. Max passes it back to Elliot G halfway up the pool. Cole with the ball now. He's going to start to swim it in a bit. Passes to Martin, who's open in front of the net. Danny's trying to catch up, gets in front of him, and there's a nice block by Sasha. Woo-hoo-y. Nice shot by Martin working around Danny, the blocker there. I thought Sasha blocked that. I thought it would have been a 2-meter. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe it went off a blocker. Oh, nice try, Hunter. Good shot. Nice save by Max. 6 minutes left in this quarter. Martin with the ball. Danny's his check here still. He's got Akam open as well. Danny's sort of checking both those boys. Martin's looking to shoot. And there's a nice shot, short side. Not sure if we weren't marking up our checks properly on that. Poor Danny had Akam and Martin that he was trying to look after there. Score is 9-3. Okay. That last save that I thought Sasha made was actually Cruz who got his arm in there and made the block. Okay, Hunter on the 16s. Whoopsies. Bit of a sloppy pass and Mio. Oh, we have difference of opinions on the refs. They decide to give it to the U16s. Rowan passes to Danny. Ordinary foul. It's got Nelson. Oh, Nelson was the decoy. Beauty. Oh, did it hit the outside of the net? Unlucky, unlucky. Yeah, that was Ricky's shot. We thought it went in, hit the outside of the net. It was the right idea. Ordinary foul over on the other side there. That's Riley. Neo's left open and Neo with a beauty. Nice pass by Riley and a really nice finish by Neo. Nice to see him out there. Hunter's going to take a break. Jacob coming in the water here. The score is 10-3. Ah, come on. Let's go Surrey White, or pardon me, Surrey Blue. Let's get another one here. Rowan with the ball. Neo's checking Rowan here. Passes to Jacob. No call. Akam's checking Jacob. There's the whistle. Ordinary. Passes up to Danny. Danny's got Rowan in the middle. Neo's working hard with Rowan. Come on, Rowan. Oh, he tries for a backhand, but it kind of duffs. But in the meantime, they decide to give Neo an exclusion for holding Rowan on the neck, maybe. Rowan's just going to take the ball outside the 2-meter here. He passes to Danny. Over to Cruz. To Nelson on the lane ropes there. Over to Cruz. Back to Danny. Or pardon me, Jacob. Hey, oh! Wow, nice, Ricky. That was a really nice play. Sort of looked like he got hit in the jugular on that one. Ricky did. He went up like the defense looked like didn't stop him. 10-4. Nice play, boys. Way to work that out. All right, Moses with the ball. And that'll be Ricky's check up top. Passes over to the far side to Akam. Akam to Rory. To Ilya. Back up to Rory. That's Jacob's check. Good job. And they flub up that pass, and Cruz is able to retrieve it. Sasha passes to Cruz. Passes to Danny. Let's go, Danny. It's you, it's you, it's you. Oh, who picks up the rebound? Oh, it's a 5. Ah, Jacob was ready there for the rebound. That was great, but Danny gets the 5. Oh, Cruz is going to take this. Let's go, Cruiser. And also, let's go, Max. There it is. Woo! Top corner. That was a beauty, Cruz. It's the cutest celebration dance I think I've seen yet. And we're at 10-5. Illy with the ball. Passes to Rory. Rory over to, that's Cruz's check. Who is that? Is that Riley? Looks like Riley. Nelson coming in to try to steal. A little switcheroo on the checks there. Oh, a bit of an overpass by Rory. Riley doesn't get his hands on it, touches the lane rope. So it's going to be possession for the U16s. Sasha with the ball. Passes it all the way up to Rowan. Oh, keep your hand on it. Keep your hand on it. Open ball. Darn it. Acom, good job reclaiming that. Between Martin and Acom, they were able to catch that, steal that back. Max with the ball, passes it up the pool to Riley. That'll be Cruz's check. Ilya is setting up in front of the net. That's Martin's ball now. Rowan's check. Over to Rory. That's Jacob's check. Passes back to oh, nice stop by Sasha there. That was oh my God. Riley. Sorry guys, my brain is not firing on all cylinders here now. Riley with the shot, Sasha with the block. Oops. Riley with the, or pardon me, Rowan with the ball. Passes it to Danny. Into Nelson. He's got Riley on his back there. He has to pass before he can shoot. Passes, a little bit far out to Cruz. Cruz is going to recover it though. He passes it into Nelson. Not quite, not quite. Can't get his hand on it. Too many U18s on him. Moses, Max, and Riley able to make that steal happen. Martin with the ball now. Acom with the ball. That's Danny's check. And that ball comes in. Rowan tries for a steal. And what happens instead? Exclusion. That's on Cruz. Maybe a reach around, maybe a bit on his back. I missed what happened there. Acom passes to Martin, and they're kind of on a swing here. Ilya with the ball now. Ilya to Moses. That'll be Nelson's check. Moses up top to Acom. Acom to Martin, who goes for a quick shot. Who gets the rebound? Oh, beautiful. Acom, nice rebound. Passes it quickly back to Martin. Ilya's got the ball now over in the corner. They've got 10 seconds left on their secondary possession. Acom top. Nelson's not letting them get away with anything easily. Martin with the ball now. And how many 16s does it take to steal a ball? The answer is 3. Cruz ends up with it. 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Sasha passes up to Cruz. Got Martin checking in there. And there's an exclusion. Martin's excluded here. We're going to have a 6-on-5, fresh 18 seconds to make something happen. Danny with the ball to Ricky, to Nelson. Into, get the rebound. Oh, unlucky. Went into Rowan, didn't quite get the shot off, went for the rebound to Cruz. Didn't quite work out for us there. Really good effort though. These guys are not quitting. It's awesome to see. Okay, here's Martin coming up the pool again. He's out of the kickout box. 16 seconds left on their shot clock. 1 minute left in the game. Martin passes across the pool to Ilya. That looks like it's Ricky's check. Ilya passes over to Riley. And that's Danny's check. Danny's going to back off. Ordinary foul call. Pass to, they say shot clock. Didn't realize how close we were. Sasha's with the ball here now. We have 50 seconds. This could be the last possession. Passes up to Danny. See if we can get one more here, boys. Ooh, sorry, went too far. Cruz with the ball now. Passes to Rowan. That's going to be Acom's check. Oh, Martin with it tries for a steal. Good try. Cruz ends up with it. He's got Ricky. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Nelson. Oh, and he shoots wide. Unlucky. Huh. Hey, Max with the ball passes all the way up to Martin. Cruz is there to help defense. Passes across to Riley, and that's a really nice shot. Riley gets around Nelson, who's trying to block, and Sasha. Nice shot, Riley. 11-5, 14 seconds left. Looks like our U16s will get one last possession. 14 seconds left in the game. Akam's gonna grab his cap here. Anton's back in the water here. Ricky, Nelson, Cruz, Danny, and Rowan. Jacob's going to take a break for this last bit. 14 seconds to make something happen. Sasha swimming out. Maybe we're going to try a 7-on-6. We don't have heaps of time, so let's make some choices. Anton's open. Oh, maybe he's just going to go all the way. Hey-oh. Whoa, nice shot, Sasha, and really nice block by Max. Well, that was a fun game. We had fun watching it. Hopefully the boys had fun playing it. Oh, they wiped the scoreboard already. What's the final score there? They wiped that really quickly. 10-5? 11-5? Something like that? I don't remember. We forget the score already. Job, Surrey. U16 and our U18 Surrey boys here. So what this means for tomorrow, I believe, is that our U16s will play against Shadow, which is a team that's out here from Toronto, which is great for them. That's fun that they'll get to play a new team. And that will be, I believe, at 10:30 your time, 11:30 in Alberta, so 10:30 your time. And then our boys, our U18 boys will play Storm for gold or for first place. It's not really a gold. At 2 p.m. your time. So our U18s will play Storm at 2 p.m. your time, and our U16s will play Shadow at 10:30 a.m. your time. This will come out in the group chats as well.